Well, howdy, everybody. Once again, we are coming to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Today, in the middle of nowhere, well, we're gonna get back to some air guns, and we have our Crosman 1377 with the Buckrail Carbine kit on it, and well, that's what we're gonna be shooting today. Oh, Hank over at Indiana Air Guns has been on me about getting this thing back out, so here we go. We got it out, and we're going to shoot it at 50 yards. So let's see how this goes. We are going to just be using the regular old Crosman Premier hollow points. And I did get this sighted in. Well, let's just say this. We know what we're doing. We think. What do I want to say about all this? Not a whole lot to say. We're going to see how this thing shoots. I mean, that's something what we can say. We've got a 1-inch paster down there on our 6-inch steel target. And that paster came to us from a cool little target package deal from Sean over at Country Rimfire and Hobbies. So guys, y'all go check out both them channels. They could they can benefit by y'all going over there and giving them a sub. And they are worth subbing to, boy, I can tell you all that right now. If you ain't seen you haven't seen what they do, you're missing out. I gotta let the old pup walk by. Let's see what happens. Well, nothing good happened. I don't know why that happened. We were on it just a little while ago. Let's try again. And I even put that paster a little further down on the steel because we were shooting a bit high. I'm using the reticle. Instead of trying to get this scope zeroed for it, we're just using holdovers. Alright, well, that's kind of funny. Earlier we were shooting pretty high. That one hit pretty low. So I think I'm going to change my point of aim. But hey man, that's a 6-inch plate down there. We are at 50 yards, and this is considered a pistol. I did not put a longer barrel on this. We just slapped the Buckrail suppressor on there and called it good. Well, let's see if we can get comfortable. This is not. This is more like shooting off of a PRS prop than it is a shooting bench. Let's see what we can do. That didn't help. Wow. Maybe we need need to go back to plan A. Our warm-up shots are on. I don't know why we're fighting it now. Maybe, okay, maybe this has something to do with the zoom. I don't know anything about second focal plane scopes. Let's try this. This is how I had it originally. We were shooting good. All right. And that appears to be a nice center hit. So, wow. I've always kind of wondered about that. I don't know if it's this particular scope that does that, but it seems that when you change the zooms, it changes where you're shooting on target. I don't know that to be a fact or anything. Y'all don't hold me to that, but with this scope, it is a fact, I guess. Alright, man. I don't see that. I'm only on 6 power now, so I can't really see much. This is a center point 6 to 20. The 1-inch tube, and I think most of you have looked through a center point scope at one time or another in your life, and you know exactly what they're all about. Now, I will say that for $70 or whatever this thing cost at Walmart, you can see through it. Pretty well. However, the crosshairs might get in the way of your entire target. Those stadias are fairly thick. And what's funny is that this was the scope, or one of the original scopes on the 597. And we used this scope until J Delta 22 just got plumb frustrated and sent me a real scope. Thank you, sir. So I'm digging this now. After you realize what your scope's doing for real, you can make something happen. I don't really know what's going on down there. And I must say it is fairly breezy. I forgot how many rounds I've flung down there. And for a little 177 grain pellet, man, wind's gonna make all the difference in the world. But I think we're happy. I wasn't expecting much at 50 yards out of this thing. I'm kind of happy that we're hitting the steel every time. Because what is this? I think this can't be more than a 10-inch barrel. I mean, I'm a decent judge of length. I'm guessing that this is probably a 10-inch barrel. I do not know that to be a fact. Mainly, I just wanted to come out here, do some planking. I've been doing some yard work. Missed. How'd that happen? See, glad to be hitting a 6-inch plate. Boy, we were doing some yard work. Next thing I know, boy, something got behind me and bit me. Right on the buttocks. I don't know what it was. I didn't see it. It wasn't in the pants. Boy, it burned. It burned like a scorpion. In fact, phew. So I called it quits. And I let it stop throbbing. And we came out here and just did a little bit of plinking. We're gonna wrap this up pretty quick. I don't really have a whole lot to talk about. Except this 1377, man. If you ever stumble across one of these, I would highly recommend one. They're even fun without all these gadgets on there. So that's a cheap way to have some good fun. Let's zoom up a little bit, see if we can see what we're doing here. Well, we're still high. But man, it ain't bad. Kind of looks like wow, we almost hit the bullseye. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that we were shooting that high, so maybe I can bring it down a little bit. We'll just fling a couple more out there. We're just having fun. Another reason we're out here doing this is because it has rained, and it's going to be too muddy for us to get out to the range. I'm gonna use our next little, we're just gonna hold over just a little bit different. See if this changes anything. Where that goes. Wow, look at that. Uh-oh. I think that deserves another try. Wow. Well, I wish y'all would have told me I was shooting high. I'd have done something about it. Oh, I wonder if it's going to be consistent. A little. I wouldn't. Oh, that one shot way low. That's okay, man. We're learning. We're going to give it one more shot. And then we're going to have to wrap things up. It's getting late. And we're going to have to edit this video this evening. Maybe we can get lucky and hit that bull one time, but give it a little close up here. No, I think I'm not sure. Anyways, guys, that was fun. Wow. Man, we love you guys. We hope y'all are having a blessed day. And we will see y'all soon. Bye, y'all. Badass. This thing goes 50 yards. I did it. You got it.